Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. The two things I value most are logic and honesty, and they're often at odds with each other. The happy life is not the same as the moral life, but the moral life is necessary for the happy life. Life is full of challenges, but it is how we respond to those challenges that define. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. Morality is not based on personal preference, but on universal principles. Reason itself is sufficient to recognize the superiority of morality over everything else. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. Logic is the science of the necessary laws of the understanding and of reason itself. In all judgments in which the relation of a subject to the predicate is cogitated implicitly in the concept of the subject, this relation is necessary. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. The science of nature has for its object the phenomena of nature, not things in themselves. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. Rules for happiness, something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. Religion is the recognition of all our duties as divine commands. A man who is not a good Christian and not a good citizen cannot be a good general. A good will is good not because of what it performs or affects, not by its aptness for the attainment of some proposed end, but simply by virtue of the volition. I had therefore to remove knowledge in order to make room for belief. God's will is the final end of all things. God is the only being who is sufficient unto himself, and who owes nothing to any other being. All men, without exception, are born for the love of God and of their neighbor.